Welcome to Film and Page. I'm Dominic. So in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about viewing Dune at home. Because when the movie first came out, you could go see it in IMAX along with the regular theater screens. I didn't get to see it in IMAX, unfortunately. I got to see it 3 times in the theater. Wanted to get in there for a 4th time, but didn't manage to do it. But people were saying the way it was shot in IMAX and for the big screen, the filmmakers didn't account the at-home viewing experience, and where you have such big shots of the desert that in those shots the ornithopters would look really small. You'd barely be able to see them, and they didn't take that into account. So I wanted to, now that I've seen it in theaters and I've seen it at home, watched it on Blu-ray there the other night, and still love the movie. Still fantastic. I just want to talk a little bit about how I feel the home viewing experience is. There are some scenes. Now, the one scene in particular is where they're heading out towards the open desert to view the spice mining, and you see those ornithopters flying over the desert floor, and it's like you're looking it's like the viewpoint is you're way up there, and you're looking down. You're looking down at the ornithopters as they're flying overhead. And now on the big screen, you know, the ornithopters are pretty big, but when you watch it on a ordinary TV, like at home, people were complaining that they would look too small. Now, I didn't really find that an issue. I still thought it looked good. It still had the same impact as when I seen it in the theater, because, I don't know, maybe if it was on a really small screen, like a laptop you were watching it, or iPad, but I think most people nowadays have large TVs. Like, to have a big TV back in the day was like something special. Not everyone had that. Well, like when I was growing up, most people just had like a 20-inch TV. And then if you got a 24-inch, then you were getting up into a fairly big TV, and it went up from there. But if you had a big floor model one, that was rare. But now it's like everyone has a big screen TV. Like everyone has at least a 50-inch or bigger TV. So my TV is a 50-inch TV. And I thought it played well on the 50-inch TV. It worked just as well on the 50-inch as it did in the theater. I didn't think any of the scenes were hard to see or anything looked too small because of the smaller screen, where it wasn't on a theater screen, but in my own home. And same thing, the sound was really good as well on it when I watched it. That's another thing I noticed. Had good sound, this movie. And but there was one thing that did kind of stand out. And now, when I did my initial review of Dune after I had seen it in the theaters, this is something I pointed out. The scene towards the end of the movie at night, where Paul and Jessica are making that crossing across the desert to make it to the rock to meet up with the Fremen and the worm, and they end up encountering the worm. Well, all those scenes, the first time I seen the movie, those at night scenes, it was very hard to see. And then when they first encountered the Fremen, until it gets a bit lighter, but it was very hard to see. Like, it's almost like it was put through a filter. And it was like really hard to pick up what was going on. It felt hard on the eyes. It was really strange. So I mentioned that. And then I said, man, is this the theater, or did the filmmakers do this intentionally? Because this like really sucks. So it was a vast improvement when I seen it at another theater. There was just something wrong with that screen. And when I seen it at another theater, it was clear. You could see it. But now watching it at home on my big screen TV, those same scenes, they're even more clear on my own TV than even what they were in that second theater. I could clearly see everything. The scenes look so much better on my own television set. So that's the one thing that really stood out to me when I watched it at home. So I think the movie works viewing it on a big screen TV. I think it would be a little bit harder maybe on like a smaller screen, but I like watching movies on a bigger screen anyway. It's not too often, I'll watch movies on such a small screen, maybe unless I'm watching it in bed or something like that, but then it's so close up to your face, it doesn't matter. So I just wanted to quickly talk about what it was like to watch it on at home and some of the differences, because I've heard people complaining that it doesn't work on a home viewing the way it was shot, but for me, it did. So that's everything I got to say in this video. Let me know what you think in the comments section, and I will see you at the next one. I'd like to say thank you to all of my subscribers. I appreciate you all in helping this channel grow. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon so you'll be notified when new videos are uploaded.